This year in 2023, one of my many New Year's resolutions, especially for Airsoft, is no more M4s. Well, there goes that resolution. What's going on, Mayo Gang? It's Boaz back at it again with another Airsoft new release of 2023. And this is by Zion Arms, and this is their newest M4, something that I've been begging for, something I've been asking for over and over and over again, and finally it's here. It is the new Zion Arms R15 M4 AEG. Yes, I know Cisco is the father of Mayo, and that's something that you'd probably expect him to be asking for, and he did. But I'm just saying, in my personal experience, when I saw the prototypes for the PW9, the first thing that came to mind was, yo, this is sick, but it'll be even more sick if they made an M4 version out of it, you know? So I'm really glad that it's finally here, and let's dive a little deeper into it. First things first. The first thing that catches my eye is, look at how immaculate this gun looks just straight out of the box. I mean, there's not a lot of manufacturers out there nowadays that are willing to stray too far from the original M4 design. And I mean, just look at the receivers here. I mean, just the finish of these guns all the way back from the PW9 to now the R15. Like, it just looks and feels so premium out of the box. It is a rare treat, especially for someone who sees and touches and feels a lot of Airsoft guns every day. Going into the receiver, you could tell that this very nice, aggressive, very modern kind of competition style billet receiver. Over here you can see there's a lot of aggressive lightning cuts. It just makes it look, dare I say, a little bit more futuristic, especially if you're kind of bored of the standard M4 receiver look. Okay, and then over here on the front of the gun, you have your very nice, officially licensed by R&D Precision 10-inch M-LOK rail, which again, just, it looks so great. You know, like, one thing I've noticed about M-LOK rails nowadays in today's market is that it is hard to come out with a really cool or unique looking M-LOK rails that kind of stand out. And I think Zion Arms really hit the nail on the head by picking up the license for R&D Precision. And they give us this absolute, very nice, solid, and very slim, mind you, M-LOK rail over here that again just contributes to that space age, ultra modern look. And how can we forget about the muzzle brake that comes with the gun? So just like the PW9, you're getting that Zion Arms signature square box compensator? Muzzle brake? Something like that, you know? There are some companies out there that do include, you know, some pretty unique muzzle options, such as Kitty Bouet with their very nice anodized dark orange tip. But Zion Arms just decided to continue on this trend with this cube, Lego block, Rubik's Cube style design muzzle device, which I think it makes it look very unique. Maybe this is something that Zion Arms is going to continue to push as they make more guns, you know, to kind of signify, hey, this is a Zion Arms gun with this cube muzzle device. Very unique, very interesting choice, especially for a gun so generic as an M4. The longer you look at the receiver of the Zion Arms R15, I don't want to say the weirder it gets, but the more interesting it gets. And here, I gotta flip this around to show you. Just bear with me for a second as I fix the mount. Okay, so a couple things. Of course, you got that super high speed, you know, ultra modern billet style design, so you can see all the little cutaways over here, how they make it lighter. But you're gonna notice a couple things. First things first, no dust cover on the mock bolt. You know, a traditional M4 will have a dust cover, but this one does not, nor does it have your typical fake forward assist. It's just not there. And the reason why it's not there is because it's kind of following the footsteps of what you will call like competition style rifles, because they get rid of all that because they don't need it. The gun is not built to go out to the desert or to the wilderness and do combat. Oh, that's so cringe to say. This is a very specific purpose-built race competition style gun. Okay, this is not your typical, you know, you wear your Cry, you know, G4 uniform, you go out to the desert from Milsom. No. This is a suit and tie kind of gun. You know, this is kind of like a John Wick, a black tie affair, if you will. You know, a 3-letter agency, secret agent, I don't know, SCP Foundation, whatever, you know. When you rock this gun on the field, you know, you're gonna want to wear that suit and that tie because, you know, this is the aesthetic that it's going for. Then you're gonna have your polymer accessories such as your Gen 3 style more vertical pistol grip over here, as well as the Delta stock, which is a very familiar looking stock. If you don't like any of these accessories, they are completely version 2 standard or Airsoft M4 standard, so you can change this out for any standard AEG M4 pistol grip or any mil-spec or commercially available Airsoft M4 retractable stock. You can change it all out. And then the last couple things are the sling mounting points. You have your traditional loops over here if you want to use like an HK clip style. That's my preference personally. But if you like QD mount slings on the rear of the rail system, you'll see on the left and right hand side, you'll see QD mounts. And on the Delta stock, you'll have both left and right hand side to help mount your 2-point slings. One of my favorite things, all right, about the R15 is that it does come with a functioning bolt catch. So if you are adjusting hop up on the field and you don't have to do this weird number thing where you pull back the charging handle and do this, right? You just leave it back, adjust your hop up, and then when you're done, press the bolt release with that nice satisfying click. One last thing externally that I like to point out about the R15 is out of the box, you're gonna get a 120 round mid-cap magazine that looks awfully familiar. This is a very well-fitting, nice magazine out of the box. It just pairs really well. Just look at this. I mean, I love how they kind of cut up this way so the magazine looks a little bit more extendo. It looks a little bit more aggressive. But yeah, I mean, it feeds really well. 120 rounds, can't go wrong. With the very sleek externals out of the way, what is the gun rocking internally? Well, the R15 shares exactly the same identical gearbox as the Zion Arms PW9. Because, hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And the Zion Arms gearbox system is a fantastic gearbox out of the box. With that being said, it does come with their very nice 18-in-1 gears. You have their high torque motor, very nice compression set, along with their 6.03 Type 4 inner barrel, rotary style hop-up unit, and the legendary, taking the market by storm, the Nebula MOSFET. If you don't know about the Nebula MOSFET, where have you been? It's like the best bang for your buck MOSFET on the market right now. It has, you know, your typical programming modes. You have, you know, semi-auto lock. You have your 2-round burst, 3-round burst, 4-round burst, 5-round burst feature, and you have the binary trigger that you can replace full auto with if that's something that you're into. It can do it all. I believe it also has active braking, but most importantly, something that matters to me the most is that it's wired to DINs out of the box, so you don't have to go to your tech, or you don't have to like get those adapter thingies to, you know, use a modern airsoft battery with this gun. If you don't know how to program the Zion Arms Nebula MOSFET, don't worry, it's actually a very simple thing to do. You don't need to plug it into a computer or anything to do that, okay? So out of the box, it should come with the Zion Arms Nebula programming card, so make sure to keep that handy because it'll just tell you how to cycle through all the menu options. The Zion Arms R15 M4 AEG chronos in anywhere between 380 to 390 FPS using a 0.20 gram BB and has a rate of fire of 20 BBs per second with an 11.1 LiPo. I apologize because I forgot to mention one key feature that I really love about the R15, and it's that it has a true quick change spring system just like the PW9. So you don't need to open up the gun or the gearbox at all, and you could just quickly change out the spring of your gun on the fly. So again, like I said, this is a formal gun, a black tie affair, suit and tie type of gun. So if you're gonna plan on taking this indoors where it properly belongs, you could change out that spring to something that's more field appropriate, or if you want to do the gun a disservice and take it out of doors, okay, and still wear that suit and tie because you're classy, you could also change that spring back out to the original spring to meet the chrono field requirements. Oh man, it just feels so nice and solid in the hands. Like, I can't wait to shoot this thing. I mean, I already know how this gun's gonna shoot because I've shot the PW9 already and it's freaking amazing. But, you know, just to relive that moment, you know, let's take this out to the range.
No, we've seen you shoot enough. It's finally my turn to shoot.
No, I'm the guy in front of the camera. I'm going to shoot it.
I'm helping you out here. Give me the damn gun.
Actually, hold on. I have a solution, a compromise. Why don't we both shoot the gun?
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
All right, we are out here with the very new Zion Arms R15. So tasty. As always, I have the pop-up dialed in all the way. Got the magazine loaded up with 0.30 gram BBs because you know how I like it. I like it heavy, all right? Simulating field conditions like in real life, all right? And in the buffer tube, I have here an 11.1 1000 milliamp 20C discharge LiPo battery and I believe that this short dot, we actually stole it off of one of Cisco's personal guns. So sorry, not sorry, Cisco. But let's just take a couple shots and just see how it's like. Oh, it's getting out there. Oh, I'm hitting all the way out there. Okay, so I think the target should be around anywhere between 200 to 250-ish feet.
Yeah, this is actually really far.
Yeah,
really far.
It's pretty damn far. Yeah, like this is like the equivalent of like, let's say like end to end on a bigger CQB field, basically. Yeah, and it's getting out there. Like you can hear the hits. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna check the grouping a little bit. I'm gonna zoom all the way in with the scope, the short dot. Yeah, dude, it's getting out there. Holy crap. Yeah, okay, a couple things. The trigger on the Zion Arms Nebula MOSFET ETU system, this flat trigger, it's just so easy to just keep squeezing away at the trigger. Like you could spam this thing to hell. And it's just so responsive. And let me tell you, like whether it's like the hop up bucking or the 0.0 gram BBs out here, like it's flying. Like the BBs are just sailing away here. Yeah, one thing to note though, we are planning on releasing the Performance Plus package on this bad boy, which means we are going to have packages where we include the Unicorn inner barrel with their bucking and a more balanced 25K motor. But honestly, I don't even think you need it. I mean, it's reaching all the way out here. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, no problem. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Good thing I brought a spare. And just as a treat, just gonna put this guy in full auto for you. I love the way it sounds. It's so sharp. Oh yeah. Yeah, I just burned through that mag so fast. All right, Kev, I guess it's your turn to shoot this gun.
What's going on, guys? I'm here to check out the R15. I am so excited to shoot this guy. Boaz has been talking nonstop about how clean and aggressive it looks. It has all those porta cuts where they need to be, but not too much. It's like just right. And I love how on the other side of the receiver, there's no forward assist, there's no dust cover, so I can change my hop up on the fly like that and just leave it open. Working bolt catch too, so really appreciate that. But yeah, let's go ahead and check it out. I have this guy loaded with 2 5-gram BBs.
Boo!
Hey man, look, I'm trying to be realistic. I'm an indoor player.
I use 3.0s in indoor.
I'm pretty sure that's not allowed at some fields, so you're gonna get banned. But hey, I'm trying to be realistic. 2 5s in here, 11-1 LiPo. We have a target still set up over there. I stepped a little bit closer just to mimic a little bit more CQB situation. This is still pretty far. It's from like wall to wall from the building. But let's go ahead and spam this baby and get it rolling. Woo! Wow. Okay, first off, the trigger response, very crisp, very clean. It's very responsive too. Again, it's just like the PW9, so you know, it performs off the same system, so I'm expecting it to be great out of the box, and it is. Let's keep shooting. Woo! And as you can see, I'm shooting a little bit more faster than Boaz because I like to shoot a lot. And I wanted to see if this guy, to some, you know, accuracy by volume. But yeah, I just want to see if the rapid shooting could be handled out of the box. And this, the MOSFET, the Nebula MOSFET, right? It's handling really nicely. It's not lagging at all. Wow. I'm very surprised at how much I can spam it with no problems. Let's keep doing it. No hiccups at all. So if you are semi-auto locked, like for most CQB fields, you can spam this guy no problem. I'm gonna keep shooting. I'm gonna keep shooting. Woo! And I'm out. Oh my God, that feels so nice. Woo! What a premium feeling gun.
Is that all you have to say?
I'm gonna buy one real quick. Would you like to buy one? I'll take the black one. I kind of like the black one. Do you want the gray one?
Yeah.
Okay.
After it is all said and done, you might be thinking, hey, that's a pretty slick gun, but what is the bottom dollar? How much is this little shindig gonna cost me? Well, the Zion Arms R15 M4 AEG retails for $325 at AirsoftGI.com, and make sure to take advantage of our Wombo Combo for the best savings in Airsoft. You know what, I'm kind of tired of looking at the all black one. Kevin, hand me the gray version.
All right, here, catch.
Don't throw it.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Okay. Oh, look at that. The finish. The ultra matte gray. Oh my goodness. I am falling in love all over again. Like, by the way, the gray colorway of the R15 does cost the same exact amount as the black version. You're not paying any more for the color. So good on you, Zion Arms. Please make a bronze one. Make the bronze one, please. I beg of you. Okay. And also, Zion Arms, if you're listening, if you're watching, do the thing where you could put the PW9 end plate on it, and then you could do the little foldy action. Just some thoughts. Call me. Okay. But $325 for an M4. I would say definitely this is kind of breaching into the higher end tier of airsoft guns, and honestly, my honest opinion is I think it is definitely more of a fair deal, especially in today's climate where airsoft guns unfortunately are starting to creep up in price. I think for what you're getting, especially for a gun that looks as unique as the R15 and has solid internals out of the box, I think that you're definitely getting what you're paying for, especially if you just want to do a themed loadout, you know, like where are the themed loadouts? You know, I'm so sick of the generic milsim or speedsoft loadouts, you know, like I just really dying to see someone just play in a suit and tie. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and checking out our review of the very new Zion Arms R15 M4. And I'm just really happy to see that Zion Arms is starting off the new year with an absolute heater of an airsoft gun. All right, and I'm looking forward to, you know, what they have in store for us possibly in the coming years. Maybe a shorter barrel version, for all the SpeedQB players like Kevin. I'm sure they'll really love something like that. Or maybe something with the PW9 end cap, so you can attach that folding stock. You know what I'm saying? That's a possibility, right? Maybe more colors out there. Zion Arms, please do the bronze. I'm begging you, please do the bronze. It looks so nice. But anyway, if you guys are enjoying our content, please make sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, as well as clicking the like button on the video, as it does help us in the algorithm. And if you'd like to help keep that camera rolling and all the lights on, please make sure to support the channel directly by going to AirsoftGI.com for all your airsoft needs. This is Boaz, and I'll see you next time, Mail Gang.